What's up, YouTube? This video is brought to you by Webull. If you'd like to help out the channel and get some free stock, make sure you check out my link below. Hey, I'm Chris saying, if you're new here, I make videos on how to invest and build wealth through the stock market. I started the Robinhood challenge for two reasons. Number one, I wanted to simplify investing for those that wanted to invest but didn't quite know how. And number two, I wanted to show you guys in real time the companies I invest in to grow my portfolio from $0 to 10K and then eventually from 10K to 100K. Feel free to join me on the journey by grabbing some free stock below or sit back and watch. Either way, I appreciate you. Today's video is about all the stocks I'm selling. And so this is a good one on the day. And so I need you to do me a favor, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel and make sure you get this video as many likes as you can. Let's go for 100 on this video as well. Without further ado, we're gonna hop into my portfolio and open up a free stock on the day. As you can see, my portfolio is currently sitting at $23,821.69 on the day. We up $381 or a little over 1.5%. After hours, we done made another $28. I have a really great day in the market today and so far this week and some of last week as well. This is the power of the stock market when you get days like today. And so we want to open up one free stock on a day. And so we are going to, before I do that, let's look at the 1 week. For the past week, we're up over 8.5% or right at 8.5%, $1,800. For the past month, we're up over 11.5% or $2,400, almost $2,500. For the past 3 months, we are only down $377 or a little bit over 1.5%. Again, this is the power of investing and investing the right way. You can weather a recession, you can weather a pullback, you can weather anything the market throw at you with the comfort of knowing that the market will always bounce back. So as I tell you guys each and every video, I'm not worried about any of this. I know my portfolio will crush it. I don't care what the market does. We're gonna open up one free stock and get some love on the day. This first one comes from Chaz. And we just wanna say major salute. Again, when you use my free link, I get a stock as well as you, and it's a win-win for both of us. We're gonna go with the one in the middle, always hoping for something good. We have United States Steel, ticker symbol X, for one share, $7.92. So again, I want to thank Chaz on the day for using my free link below, and I want to continue to encourage as many as you as possible to get involved in the right game. For the longest of time, we've played the wrong game. The stock market is where we need to be. I'm glad many of you are here, but we need to bring more along. So without further ado, we're going to look at the stocks that I'm selling on today. And stock number one is Ford, ticker symbol F. Now, you guys know that I am a buy and hold guy. I am a dividend investor. And so when I tell you guys all the time, I don't buy stocks, I buy businesses. And so when I buy anything, I'm looking to hold it for the long haul. In this particular case, Ford was part of my overall plan at one point in time. It's a stock that for the dividend was held by many, myself included. This was part of my overall 10 dividend portfolio that pays me monthly. But however, when the coronavirus hit and all the markets were hit pretty hard, all the sectors were hit pretty hard, Ford was one of the ones that really struggled. They was already struggling before this. This kind of took them right out. They cut their dividend. And as a dividend investor, when the dynamics of the business change, I have to consider making changes as well to my portfolio. So that's how Ford ended up on a chopping block. I held it for as long as I could, but once they cut the dividend, I had no longer a use for it, and so I had to separate and go my separate way from Ford. And it, as you can see, it currently sits at $5.43. Will the dividend come back? I don't know, but I had to move on from it. I was up. I owned this stock at $4.96. And so I was up. So I didn't lose. However, I had to take the money I had invested and put it in another company. I may tell you guys what company I put the money into. Stock number 2 that I sold was GM. For similar reasons as Ford, GM, just like Ford, was hit hard when the pandemic took on and came on full strong. And so GM was also on the chopping block for me. It was a company that I was watching just as much as I was watching Ford. And when they suspended the dividend, again, I had another tough decision to make. And again, when the dynamics of the company change, that's when I have to consider making a change. I'm a dividend investor. They cut their dividend. I needed to take the proceeds of this company and put it in a better, well-ran company that still paid a dividend to continue my journey of financial freedom. And so GM was another company that got cut or that I sold. And so as a dividend investor, guys, these two companies were major players in part of my whole scheme and part of my whole portfolio and a part of my whole strategy. And so to cut two of these companies, it really was huge for me, because since the onset of me starting this portfolio, these has been staples in it. However, I keep an eye on everything that's in my portfolio. And again, when the cut was made, I had to get rid of it. And so GM had to go. I wanted to tell you guys two other stocks that I held in my portfolio. I had really high hopes for, that I also let go. So this is a bonus for you all. And so just to check out the number 3 stock that I had to let go of, PayPal. Now, let me tell you about this. You guys know I run an empire outside of this. And as a business person, as a consultant, a lot of my payments come through payment gateways like PayPal. And so whether it's Stripe, PayPal, Cash App, you name it, I invested in PayPal a long time ago. And back when I first really established a huge position in PayPal, it was like around $100. As you can see, PayPal, ticker symbol PYPL, is at $151 even right now, and it's been crushing it. This is a stock that, if I could rewind time, I may have kept my position in PayPal as a more than a spec stock, and kind of in the growth stock category for me. I would have kept it because it's done really well from $100 to $151 now. I would have made a killing. But I wanted to be transparent about things that I have sold. PayPal was one. And then the final stock that I sold was AMD. I held AMD for a while as well. And fortunately, ticker symbol AMD is still sitting around the same level it was when I sold it. I didn't sell it for no particular reason in terms of something bad was happening to the company. I love the CEO. I love everything about the company. However, at the time, I was trying to just fill out my real strategic goal of making sure that I have 5 monthly dividends and 5 quarterly dividends as part of my 10 dividend portfolio. And so I wanted to complete those so that they were paying out a certain amount each month and each quarter. And in making that decision, AMD had to go. So the equity I had in that, I took that and just put it as part of my overall portfolio. So listen, that is all the stocks that I've sold. And for a dividend investor like myself, for a buy and hold guy like myself, that's really huge, because we don't sell stocks. We buy businesses. And so when you operate the way I operate the stock market, it's very rare that you'll see me sell a stock. And so if I do, then you guys know something with the fundamentals has drastically changed. Listen, I make videos like this every week. So if you like this one, make sure you check out the next one. Remember, most people see the end result. Very few consider the journey. Do me a favor. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you grab some free stock using my link below. And I'll see you in the next one.